Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1966 holiday special, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So this movie is directed and co-produced by Chuck Jones, who was a famous animator who worked on a lot of Looney Tunes and stuff. And in this special, the Grinch absolutely hates Christmas. If you know the story, you know what it is. He decides that he wants to stop Christmas from coming by stealing all the Who's presents, and after he steals them all, he goes up to the top of Mount Crumpet and to dump the presents, but he hears the Who singing and it makes him have a change of heart, and he ends up going back to Whoville and taking their presents back and joining them and everything, which and that's pretty much the story of the Grinch. It's a pretty simple story. Everybody probably knows it, though. It's one of the most popular Christmas stories of all time, and this special is one that most people have seen. Most people say that this is like the definitive version of the Grinch out of all the movies and specials that we've had of it. A lot of people say this is the best one, and as much as I love this short and everything, I don't think it is the best Grinch, but I do love it and everything, just like I do all of them. And the Grinch is one of my favorite stories and everything for the holidays, kind of like with the Christmas Carol. I love most versions of that too, so there's not really a bad version to me and everything. This just isn't my number one pick, but it has some really great animation that holds up really well. The animation still looks really good as ever every time I watch it and everything. It has that timeless feel to it, and the narration by Boris Karloff, who also does the voice of the Grinch, is really great. He does a really good job and everything. I think he's really good as the Grinch. Excuse me. And the song in here that's sung by Thurl Ravenscroft, the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch song. It's like the theme song for the Grinch. It's just a really, really catchy song. It's one of the ones that I like to listen to multiple times throughout the holiday season. It's just really, really catchy, and his voice is just, I love that deep voice that he has and everything. He does such a good job on it. It's really crazy that I know when I was a kid and I found out that it was the same guy who did the voice of Tony Tiger from the Frosted Flakes commercials singing the song. It totally blew my mind as a kid and everything. And also he did the voice of Kirby in The Brave Little Toaster, which is one of my favorite characters in that movie and everything. So I really like his work and everything, and I love his singing in this special and everything. And all the songs that are in this are pretty catchy, especially the one that the Who sing. I don't actually remember the actual name of the song that they're singing when they're around the Christmas tree and stuff. The Fahu Foray, whatever it is. I love that song. It's really catchy and everything. So this is just a really fun special. It's only 25 minutes long, so it goes by really fast. And as a kid, I was a huge fan of the book and everything. And I used to, a family friend of mine used to read the book to me every single night. I wouldn't go to bed until he read the book to me, even if it wasn't during the holidays. He would read it to me every night before I would go to bed and everything. I just absolutely loved the book as a kid. And this special is, out of all the adaptations though, I will say that this one does the best job at being an adaptation of the book, because it just goes straight for it. It's pretty much exactly like the book and everything. There's not really that many differences and stuff. So I do understand why people like this one more than the movies and stuff, but I personally prefer some of the movies more, where this one you don't really hear anything about the Grinch's backstory or why he hates Christmas or anything. And the movies delve into that, and I know a lot of people don't like that about those movies, but it personally doesn't bother me. I actually think that it adds layers to the character. It makes him more relatable and stuff in those, but I'll talk about that when I do my reviews for the other Grinch stuff, because I'm planning on reviewing the Jim Carrey one and the animated one from a couple years ago, and the musical that was on TV last year as well. So I'll talk more about those when I get to them. But this is a really, really entertaining holiday special. It's a classic, one of the best. It's not one of the ones that I watch every single year though. I usually watch it every other year or every couple years. It was never one that I wanted to watch every single year like certain ones and everything. There were certain ones that I as a kid, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman, I preferred those over this one, but I do like this one quite a bit, and the more I watch it as an adult, I like it a lot more and everything. It's really grown on me since I've become an adult. I kind of had a bias towards the Jim Carrey one as a kid and everything, but this one really is entertaining, and I can completely understand why people love this one so much. And it's really, really a great short, and it's one of my favorite Dr. Seuss stories and everything for sure. So I'd say I'd give How the Grinch Stole Christmas 9 out of 10. It's really, really great holiday special. There's not really much about it that I can say that's wrong with it, because like I said, it goes by fast, and that might be the only thing, is I wish it could have been a little bit longer, but they did it perfectly for adapting the book and everything. So I get why it's so short and everything. It had to be to make it a really good adaptation, and to me it really is one of the best and everything. I do completely get why people love this one so much, and it really is a great holiday special. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.
With horse and donkey, la 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 la. Christmas time can be so wonky.